5, 4, 3, 2. What's up, guys? I am IzDaisho, and I'm here bringing you some Magic gameplay, and I'm still a little bit annoyed about that loss that I just had. I was I was playing the elves, and I was in pretty decent position, and then he overran, and I was still calculating. I think I would have been able to survive, but it didn't end up working out because he was able to. Because the timer ran out is what I'm trying to say. There's really no point in playing Quag Vampires because he has that 0-4, so it's not like he's gonna be able to swing in and get in actually. The only thing that I'm curious about is whether or not I'm gonna play Dusk Hunter Bat next turn. I don't know. Alright, he's got a 4-8, and oh wow, this guy did not trim his deck down at all. But anyway, I'm playing the same opponent that I played last game. But this time he's using Ancient Depths for some reason. I don't really know why he wanted to play this matchup, but he was host, so it's not like I had a choice. I hope they fix that soon, by the way. I want to just be able to play elves if I want to play elves. Then again, I really don't want to have to run it. Then again, if that happens, then I'm probably just going to be running into... I'm probably going to play vampires all the time because they can actually deal with any deck. Either Vampires, Realm, or Unquenchable. Those three are the decks that can really handle anything. Outside of that, I don't know. It's not really true. Most decks can't handle other decks, but it doesn't look like I'm going to win this game at all. At least I have Vampire Nighthawk, but he's already at, what, 4 lands or something like that? And, I don't really have much board position on him. Like, it's about even. I guess I have Vampire Nighthawk, which is way better than anything he has. But he's got that Kraken Hatchling, which is, believe it or not, it's pretty useful. It's a pretty decent wall, to be honest. Obviously, he's not going to swing in here. That wouldn't make any sense. But so next turn, I'm going to be able to play this guy and this guy. So that's not bad for me. And then the turn after that, depending on what I draw. Well, let's see what I draw here. Alright, Feast of Blood. That's good, because I'll be able to use that later on a really strong creature. And hopefully it'll be able to kill it, because a lot of his really strong creatures have Shroud. I think the 4-8 has Shroud. I'm not 100% sure, but either way, I am going to play these two guys. It means I can swing in for 4 until he plays something that flies, which is really good because he can't play it this turn. He can play it next turn if he has it, which I don't know if he does. I wonder how much that 4-8 costs. It's a really bad card, but it would be kind of annoying for me right now. Vicious Hunger. I can use Vicious Hunger to kill his Kraken Hatchling, or I can just play my Quag Vampires. I think that's what I'll do. I'll do the latter. He's gonna just block my 3-2. I don't even know why I swung in with it, but whatever. And now we're just gonna kick this guy twice. He becomes a 3-3. So I mean, 3-3 for 5 cost without his Swamp Walk ability isn't very good, but he's really most worth it as a 1-1. But I didn't need to play him as a 1-1. Like, if I hadn't played him as a 1-1, then I wouldn't have done anything this turn. So if I had played him turn 1, and I wouldn't have swung in with him since then. So it's like, it's really no difference. But anyway, I'm up to 23 life. He obviously has something in his hand, and he's deciding what to play. Hopefully it's something that doesn't say the word Shroud on it, because if it is, like, if it's the 6/6 Shroud, then I really don't have an answer to that other than, I mean, Vampire Nighthawk, but Vampire Nighthawk is not really enough. If I get 2 Vampire Nighthawks, then that'll be good, because then I can swing in with one of them and leave the other one back to block. Or if I somehow give it Vigilance, even though there's no way to do that in this deck. But this guy is such a beast, Vampire Nighthawk. Ether Mutation. What are you sending back to my hand? Vampire Nighthawk? Okay. I guess I don't really mind that much. Ooh, Dusk Hunter Bat. Okay, so I can play both of these guys. I don't even know what to swing with. I'll just swing in with everything, see what he blocks. I know he can kill whatever he wants to kill, but I don't really care that much. I mean, he can't kill my Dusk Hunter Bat. Alright, he's just gonna block that, and then he's gonna double block one of the other ones. Yeah, okay. That's what I figured. It's good for him. He he ends up trading 2 cards. Like, out of that turn, he basically took 2 life away from me because I would have gotten 2 life from Vampire Nighthawk, gained 2 life, and killed one of my creatures and still gained a creature and only took 2 life instead of, I mean, he didn't take any extra life. So it was a pretty good hand for him, I'd say. Yavimaya's Embrace. That is wonderful. I guess, I mean, it's saddening, but I'm going to have to murder my own Vampire Nighthawk. Aw. Do I even have 2 vampires? Yes, now I do. But I didn't have 2 vampires because I've got all these bats and Tormented Soul and, you know, nothing good. So I guess it doesn't really. Oh, he is at 10 life, so it does pay to swing in with everything. Bloodghast, if you didn't know, he can't block and he comes back all the time, so it's like no big deal when he dies. All I need is a land, and then I can play the land and then get him back. And then he's got haste anyway, since my opponent's at less than 10 life. So these bats actually ended up being really helpful this game. They're doing a lot of damage. I got Vicious Hunger still. Hopefully I'll draw a land, which is something that you don't usually say when you have 5. I mean, actually, I'd rather draw like Vampire Nocturnus or Drana or Batman. Like, there's a lot of cards I would rather draw, but I wouldn't even mind drawing a fucking land. Never mind, I would rather draw Batman. So he's just gonna show me that guy. I guess he doesn't really have fucking Ondu Giant also. I guess he doesn't. I mean, I don't know, whatever. Let's see what I'll draw here. Oh my god, that is good. Alright, this is a 4 cost, but I'm definitely going to play it right now, even though I would rather swing it. I mean, I kind of wanted to use Vicious Hunger, and then I would be able to swing with my 3/3 and kill his Ondu Giant, but that's not going to happen, because I'd rather get the extra 3 damage in than just kill one of his creatures, especially since he's now down to 6, and I can deal 7 damage, so unless he plays something that flies, or another Living Destiny, and he's screwed. So let's hope he doesn't draw that 3/3 flyer. Or I guess if he has an Ether Mutation, then he no, he's still not that golden. I guess if he draws an Ether Mutation, then he can survive 1 more turn, because if he draws Ether Mutation, he can just play it on this bat. Alright, he doesn't have Ether Mutation, so he's done. This game is over. Literally, he can't do anything to win. Well, now he's like, now I draw the 6/6 unblockable. Why couldn't I draw this 3 turns ago? But I mean, I'm still at 20 life. Wow, I got another Feast of Blood. So that's. We all know where that would have been going if he played that 6/6 unblockable next turn. But it looks like I'm gonna be able to pull off the victory. And yeah, so that was a vampire victory to avenge my Elf defeat. I said defeat because it's kind of like a V, and I was trying to use a lot of V's in that sentence, but it ended up veiling. Get it? See what I did there? Same thing. It was clever. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a nice day. Bye.